Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Trophy. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive.
Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
It's a shotgun run call. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll feed the back again. Finds room at the 30. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On the run, it's Ott. First down and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Mateer. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield.
That's exactly what you want to see. see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on third down in the red zone? Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Going for his running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Setting the tone early. How about the execution opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll hand it off. Lucini able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He's sacked and brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Last time they had it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And here's the handoff. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. But they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid coverage there will get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw to the left. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Well executed, he finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. And as we flip the field to begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of one.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He's got it in the open. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes a diving grab, and that was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's a wide receiver screen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get
He's in the clear. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Wideout's now clustered. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He's looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Ott. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's caught on the crossing pattern. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside move now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners are in the red zone now. On the ground, it's Barnes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Past midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Chris, he's very fortunate here not to give up a safety. This defense putting a lot of pressure, anticipating this is a great time to attack, and it pays off. They come up with a big sack.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try to throw it again. Backed up on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They get the second half started with a running play. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, a reverse. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. He hands it off from the gun. Defense finally gets him down. He showcased the shiftiness on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pass caught inside the 15.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the handoff again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they jump on top here in the second half. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Bringing it out. It's Brown. By the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to begin with good field position. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. The back's got it. Past the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned. Couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air. It's Mateer. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise. And doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly out the 11. The offense in the red zone now.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Tackle is made at the 70-yard line.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical job.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. To throw, it's Mateer. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Jackson. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
That's the end of the third.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
LSU 28.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
On the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Championship, 10th play of the drive, third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Off target and incomplete.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
emotional moments in a place kicker's life to put his team on top during the fourth quarter. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he started short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking for some space. It's Durham. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Durham. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The pocket breaking down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Powering through the defender. They make the stop, and it's a big play for 31.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Screen to the wide receiver. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Working clock with the ground game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Sooners. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And it's caught. They convert the two-point try, and now the lead is just a single point here in the fourth. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. There's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Makes a quick catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
We've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on fourth down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Wants to throw it. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot an inch short of a first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And a short run there to end the game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.